It's time to start taking action of what we've been speaking about previously. So you've listened to the concept, but now it's time to actually make a decision about what's going to be your niche. And remember, this is the key for your success in this program. Don't just listen to the stuff, take action and make decision. This is really what separates the winners from the people who just like to learn but never take action. So this is a Google Doc that you'll have a link below this video so that you can create a copy of this and work using this. It's going to help you do the work. So first step is listing 10 ideas for possible niches, and I gave you some examples here for niches so that you can understand what is too broad and versus what might be a little bit too small. So the first thing is to just try to be as creative as you can and list at least 10 ideas. If you only have one idea and you progress with that, I think that you didn't take enough time to try to be creative and brainstorm. And in this position, we just want to have something to compare to make sure that we're not just going with the first idea. We took some time to compare a little bit. So first step, brainstorm 10 ideas. Then based on the factors that I've mentioned in the videos, you want to kind of start comparing them and see which might be the best one. So we're going to compare, you're going to put the list of the niches here, and then you're going to compare, is this a good size of the niche? And if it is, take this check mark and copy it into the size. Yes, this is a good size niche. Do they have the money? Then paste this. Yes, they do have the money. Are they currently paying for what you're trying to sell? Yeah, I've checked their website, I've checked their brand, they're actually paying for this. Then paste this. Now, do you have a competitive advantage? Here, don't just paste this, actually write, yeah, I have some advantage here. So by the time that you finish filling this out, you can start actually visually seeing where you'd probably want to have something that you have all these checked. They have the size, they have the money, they are currently buying it, and you have some kind of an advantage. And again, be creative. It's not a must, but you want to probably have some kind of an advantage. So start by filling this out, and then it will be easier for you to see which one are probably the leading ideas. Now, if you want to brainstorm or get feedback, you're welcome to post this doc in our Facebook group and either get feedback from other students or get feedback from me in one of our weekly calls. So make sure that you post it there. But my goal is that by the end of this week, before you get started on the next week, you're going to make a decision. Okay, you're going to look at all of this and saying, I don't know, I'm not really sure, but based on my research and my gut feeling, I'm making a choice, and that choice is this idea. Okay, and write that idea here. Now, I do want to state it. It's okay to be wrong. Okay, you can make changes later, but wrong decisions are better than no decisions at all. If you just keep brainstorming and say, I'm going to make a decision next week, you're not going to be able to move forward with this program. You're not going to be able to follow along and take actions that are going to lead to your success. So I encourage you, just make a decision. Even if you're not sure, even if you're worried, just make a decision. Okay? Don't hesitate. I mean, I know that you're probably have a few ideas. Again, brainstorm with our group, get some feedback, but make a decision. Moving forward is more important than being right or perfect in your decision. Once you've made that decision, I encourage you to start putting in the initial research for that niche. So who are the bigger player? What are their common problems? Everything that we talked about. What are their media outlets? Where are they hanging out? What are their website, blog, news, podcast? All of that. And what is the process, the jobs to be done that we talked about? Now, all of these things are actually kind of work in process, like the research. I'm not sure that you can actually finish up all your research in 1 week, and that's okay. That might be kind of work in progress, that you allocate a little bit of time every week to continue your research. And basically, your research is going to be kind of a lifelong learning and becoming better and more familiar with that niche. So the key here is to make a decision by the end of this week and then get started, at least kick off some initial research so that you'll have some basic understanding, because in the next weeks we're going to talk about how to market to them and how to talk about their problems, and you want to know what are their problems. So you want to have some initial understanding. Of course, you'll validate and you'll learn as we go forward, but you want to have some initial knowledge about them, about how to talk to them, so we can know if this actually works. So copy this document and get started on putting in the work.